which is a little bit different because we're outside in 40 degrees weather, which is why I'm a little bit bundled up, but you know what, not all the way, because honestly 40 degrees is not so bad. It's just the fact that there's no sun at the moment, so it's a little bit colder, and every once in a while there's wind, even though I'm like tucked away in the corner of this area, as there's like 3 walls, but then basically it's like being on a TV set, where like you don't have a 4th wall, it's just the camera. That's a 4th wall. That's where that's going so far. But as you can tell, my nose is a bit cold. So that could also be because I walked my dog like, I think 2 hours ago. And let me see. I did not have my gloves, did not have my hat, and my ears turned to like Rudolph's nose, as my nose is turning right now. That's how my ears were. I felt like I was an elf with the redness in my ears, but now that I think about it, I don't think elves have red ears. I think it's just Rudolph and his red nose. So, yeah. But if anyone has any questions, feel free to put it in the comments. This should have titled it Q&A, because I think I have some new followers. So, yeah. But I keep seeing my dog through the window, which is quite funny. Well, what's something else I did today? Let me see. I went to Whole Foods and tried the lentil and spinach soup. Didn't really like the lentil, but for some reason, something I discovered of myself is that I don't mind spinach when it's in soup. Don't like it in salads, although I'll still eat it, but like not my first pick, I would say. Something about, so yeah. Also, I've been running errands ever since I got back home to the Midwest, which is something I figured I would be doing just because my mom's like, you're here now, so help me out with your errands. Help me out to do some errands, because now you're here, so now you're obligated to help. Which is like completely fun. Which is completely fine. I don't mind doing it. It's actually quite fun. Although we've been driving around the city like 3 times now in the past few days, so that's a lot, I would say. Yeah. So far it hasn't really snowed in the area I'm in. It snowed the other day, but because it was still pretty warm, like it wasn't below freezing, it all melted away pretty nice, which is good because that means we had no ice on the snow and no ice on the roads, which is great because, well, you don't, no one wants to deal with ice, so that's where I'm going with that. And let me see, finished finals, which was nice. That always finishing finals is nice, although I'm still thinking about what if we don't have like Thanksgiving break, like having it a week or 3 days off of school. Instead, we just have like that Thursday off and we just continue on with school. So then students that live out of state or people who have to drive really far or have to take a plane to get back home, because mainland campus is closed, although I think you could like waiver something to like stay on. But mainly it's like the schools kick you out for during Thanksgiving break, and that's not always the best because then we come back home, don't really think about school, but then we come back and we have 1 week of still learning, and sometimes you still have a test, and then you have finals, which you take another test, and you like take 2 tests for the same class back to back, or you write a paper and then take a test or something, and it's like, it's just so much in 2 weeks, and I'm just surprised that for how long schools have been around that in the United States that this still seems like okay, when really it's like it's a lot on people's mental health and just a lot on individuals in general. So that's my thoughts on that. Like, still have school that Thanksgiving week on Wednesday and Friday, Just maybe not Thursday. And that's it. And just continue on. Either that or start earlier. Like a week earlier. So we get done during the first week of December. And have like a whole month off. Because I think I have 3 weeks off. Well, like my cousin has 4 weeks off. Which kind of making me want to have 4 weeks off. Not like, seriously. Because if, say your family's doing a trip. Well then, you typically, trip is like, it'll take about 1 week. But then you only have 2 weeks off. But in the last week, you're thinking about going back to school and packing everything. And it's like not really a break because the first week you're like, if say the trip's in the middle week, if you have a 3-week break, the first week you're just sleeping to recover from finals. That's what you're doing. And then the second week you got your vacation or your holiday. And then the last week, you're packing to go back, you're resting from the holiday, and there's like no time for yourself. So yeah. Although we have Chris in the live stream comments saying season greetings to you and your family. Thank you so much, and may God bless you and your family as well. Truly appreciate the comment. Sorry, sometimes, like I said, recently came back from doing finals. My last final wasn't even a week ago. So that's fun. What's even more fun, I have to take like a test during winter break. Well, I have to get it done by the spring semester. But I'm planning on having it getting done by the winter semester. And then I also have an essay due during winter, like before the New Year's. So that's even more exciting. So that's just how my plans are. So yeah. Let's see. How is everybody's... I believe today's Monday. If I'm being honest, with doing all the errands with my mom. Yes, it's been great, but at the same time, I'm not quite sure what day it is. I'm trying to keep track of all the days. It's a bit like juggling in the circus, I would say. I think that's a good metaphor. Not sure. I recently took fiction techniques, and what I mean recently, I had a paper for finals for that class, so I just took fiction techniques. But like I said, it's winter break. But it's not really a break now, is it? Because, like, people are doing work. Like, one of my cousins, he's going to work instead of going on, like, a holiday vacation. So, yeah. Of course he's choosing to, but... yeah, I think he's also working night shifts. So, I sneezed, but then I stopped it halfway, and then I don't know what happened afterwards. So that was interesting. And please, no one clip that, because that was just weird. I don't even know quite what just happened a few seconds prior to now. So, yeah. I'm just looking at... Sophia says, bless you. Bless you. Thank you so much for that, and may God bless you as well. Also, thank you for joining the live stream. Everyone that's in the live chat, the profile saying... the profile title open now says, hey, it's been a long time since we've talked. Hello and welcome back. I think you've changed your profile name. If you haven't, I apologize for not recognizing it. Like I said, been a while with testing, with a bunch of, like, the last 2 weeks of the semester that just happened was a lot. Like, it was a lot. So it's been a while since I live streamed. So yeah. I also don't know if I posted, I know on Instagram and TikTok, I posted like a little summary of what's like my life has been up to. What I've been doing in life, or like how it felt like, and not sure if I posted on YouTube. Open Up said, no, I do not. Did not. Okay, you didn't change your profile name. Sorry about that. Thank you for still joining and like putting on the live chat. So yeah, I'm like trying to, there we go. Doesn't look as a mess as it did slightly earlier. And the wind's rolling in. That's fun. I heard it first and then see it against the trees that have no leaves and just branches that are barely hanging on. So yeah. As my nose is getting slightly more red. Oh, I heard a knock somewhere. It must be just the building. So, yeah. I'm just gonna wait for some more comments to roll in. Also, let me see, what else do we do today's on Sunday? I was gonna say today's Sunday. When minutes earlier I said it was Monday. Oh, perfect. Someone typed something in the live chat. Perfect timing, honestly. Open Up said, guess now you can visit. So here, because it's free now. It is? To visit? That country? Yeah. I'm trying to remember which continent that country's in. But right now, it doesn't come up in my brain. I mean, like, yeah, it's an option. That's all I can say. So, yeah. It's in Middle East. Oh, okay. Thank you for sharing that. Everyone's Christmas lights just came on, and outside lights just came on. I guess it's that time. Yeah, it gets darker really quick around the Midwest. Honestly, I don't like how dark it gets. Like, I think yesterday, Sunday, it was 6 p.m. I think it was actually 5 p.m. when it was already, like, pitch black dark. And I thought it was 9 p.m. Part of that is because I just came from the East Coast to, like, the Midwest. But that's only an hour difference. So that's not good. That I thought it was 3 hours ahead. But, yeah. But I guess it's better than being, like, Alaska or somewhere really north or really south where they only get either 2 hours of sunlight or 2 hours of darkness, depending on the time of the year, which is interesting. Now, I don't know if it's quite 2 hours, but what I know is like a short amount of time of daylight or nighttime. It's like not a balance. But I feel like that's when it's like summer or winter, while like fall and spring, maybe there's a bit of more balance of daylight or nighttime. Someone check that, honestly. Now I'm curious. And I can't check right now because I'm streaming on my phone. So it's not like FaceTime where you could like swipe off of FaceTime and like go search something. No, because that will pause the whole live stream. And then it's like, it's hard to come back. And it like crashes the whole live stream. So yeah, it's like when somebody calls me on my phone doing a live stream. Even if I try to decline it, it like freezes the whole live stream, and it's like, okay, I guess I'm just going to let the call ring until the person either hangs up or goes to voicemail. That's my only option. So I don't know why I do that. My hands are in gloves. Ah, fun. Anyone have like the gloves where it's like a little padding there where you can like touch your phone, although it doesn't really work? Like you're still able to access your phone without taking your gloves on, although it doesn't work the best. That's like the thing I have on the tips of my thumb and index finger on both. But it doesn't always work. It's always like you have to precisely push, like tap on your phone a certain way. To the point where I just take off the glove to try to use my phone, which is why earlier I only had one glove on as I tried to set up the live stream. Fun fact. Okay. Seems like the chat's a bit running down. I think we've reached the bottom of the hill and we're just in the valley of the mountain. So with that being said, before we have the... Wow, my words just... I was trying to say something and they all merged into one word. Okay, before we end the live stream, I was gonna say if you want to join back and you want to make it easier on yourself instead of trying to like search the channel or my name, Olivia Ritt, RYT, feel free to subscribe and have your notifications turned on, because then it'll, your whatever device you have your notifications turned on, or whatever device you're logged in to YouTube on the app, preferably, but on a desktop. I'm not quite sure how that works. Feel free to like have your notifications on, because then it will like notify you when I go live or post a video, or even post in the community tab like a post. And we're going to hold on with the ending just a little bit, because Open Up says, what is your hopes? And then a follow-up question from the same individual, is it to be famous? Now, fame doesn't always mean that you're like treated the best, I would say. It just means you have like a lot of attention on yourself, and I'm just looking to be successful. If that comes with fame, then it comes with fame. If it doesn't, well, yeah. Because think about it. The most successful people, like individuals that have, it also depends how you define success. But for example, the most wealthiest person in the world, we don't really know who they are, because they probably, even if they do have social media, they're not showcasing their wealth in a way where it leads them to fame. So, I don't know. I've heard from a variety of people, well, mainly from the internet, where like fame is like, it has its ups and downs. Like you see people, I think there was like this video of Dove Cameron where her boyfriend like said like time to duck down, because she's like hiding from the paparazzi because it's just too much of her life. So like looking at all angles, it's like, it's with anything, it has its ups and downs, you know. Hopes are just having a successful life, and a life that like I feel like I put my best, I put my all into it, and that's it. But thank you for that question, because it was a really good one, you know? And I feel like sometimes our hopes, just in general, like universal that like it just depends in the moment, depends on the situation, and like depends on the day, you know? It depends how like your viewpoint on it. Sorry, there's like a strange noise of like something falling, and I'm guessing it just came from the pipe. And is that really a pipe? That's probably not a pipe. It's a thing that collects, you know how on roofs you have the thing that collects water and then it goes down a pipe? It was that pipe. And I'm guessing like a leaf fell down, because it startled me a bit. But as I was saying while ending this live stream, once you have your, oh, hold on. We got a comment that came rolling in just in that moment. So Open Up said, if you notice expensive cars companies don't make ads because their agents don't have time to watch the ad. Yep, see, there you go. Like, yeah. Okay, thank you for sharing that. As I was saying, as I'm hearing leaves being blown around from the wind, I have to find the train of thought. Sorry. Okay, I think I got it. If not, then oh well. Let's see. Once you have subscribed and have your notifications turned on and you're feeling generous, feel free to click on that thanks, or it may be tiled super thanks, in donating a sum of money, or by donating a gift to the live stream. I think those are new to like vertical live streams that YouTube's like testing it out. I think I have them turned on. If not, feel free to put a comment in the comments below. And we'll see y'all next time. Also, if I didn't see your question or if I didn't answer it, feel free to put it in the comments, and I'll either make another live stream about it or a video, or I'll answer in the comments for you. Alright, we'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all. As I have to take off my glove to turn off the live stream.